can remember that they are changing my voice. I'm not gay. This video is about using various chapters in Isaiah to prove that I'm right about how the book of Isaiah ends, how the Bible ends, etc. First, let's talk about Isaiah 5. In Isaiah 5, it talks about God's justice and the consequences for people who are not being just. It talks about how fire licks up the straw. And the word straw is used in Isaiah 65. And the fire has everything to do with Isaiah 65 and Isaiah 66. So God is angry that they're calling good evil and evil good. They're twisting what it means to be just. And as fire licks up straw, so the people of Israel and all the rest of the world will be punished to the extreme. And that straw connects to the straw that we see is referenced in Isaiah 65, where it talks about various animals that connect to the four living creatures in Ezekiel. The ox, the lion, the human. The eagle is not brought up, but it is in Ezekiel, and it connects to various things of that nature. So we see that God, his right hand is lifted high, and he punishes them, and they become like a refuse in the streets for what they refuse to do. And this connects to Isaiah 25, verse 10, where it says, "The hand of the Lord will rest on this mountain, but Moab will be trampled in their land as straw is trampled in the manure," right? So you have the fire, you have the excrement, right? Hell is described as a burning lake of excrement, burning lake of sulfur, what have you. It goes on to say they will stretch out their hands in it as swimmers stretch out their hands to swim, right? So they're swimming in a burning lake of fire, so to speak. God will bring down their pride despite the cleverness of their hands. He will bring down your high fortified walls and lay them low. He will bring them down to the ground, to the very dust. So there we have the dust. So there you have the straw and the dust, which are being referenced in Isaiah 65 and 66. Right? The snake licks the dust. The lion eats the straw. The straw is trampled in the manure. Right? As fire licks the straw. We also have in Isaiah 11, where it says righteousness and justice are my belt and my sash, right? This martial art reference, monotheistic Royal African Falcon martial art reference. And it talks about how justice is going to be brought. And in this chapter it also references the straw. So it says that I'll strike the earth with the rod of my mouth, right? The rod of my actions. My actions speak louder. In Psalm 19 we see that what is spoken first and foremost in terms of actions. And in Psalm 19 you see that the champion and the bridegroom are referenced as the Son of God, the Son a symbol of God and I. Okay, and so we see that it says that the lion will eat straw like the ox, which goes back to the four living creatures, which are the lion, the ox, the eagle, and the other living creature has a human face. And then that's where you have the burning coals, you have the wheels like a chariot. Okay, and that's from the book of Ezekiel. You can go ahead and look it up if you want. It's throughout the book of Ezekiel, especially in chapter 1, I believe it is. A very important book in the Bible. So you see that my explanation is the only one that makes sense, right? Because in the story itself, God is complaining through the prophet Isaiah that they're calling good evil and evil good. And it says that the righteous one, the top martial artist, defines what justice is, right? Exalts God by conveying God's justice and defines it. Not the average reader, not the prophet Isaiah per se. Isaiah is pointing to me as how to interpret the end. And that is very key there. Read Isaiah 11 very carefully. Read Isaiah 5, read Isaiah 11, read Isaiah 25, okay? And Isaiah 65 and 66. And in these chapters you see that these are the chapters where the word straw is referenced to help you understand the word. And it's also elsewhere in the Bible. And if you look up what it means on various sites, you'll see that my interpretation is a more refined and a pure interpretation, where other people are a little bit off. They're not quite connecting the dots, and that's a common tactic that the devil uses.